What's going on, guys? Welcome to a One Piece TCG video. Today I went to my locals, Dice Addiction. Shout out to them. I made 4-0 undefeated with Kaido. This deck is so broken right now, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. so um, I play against some good matchups. My first game, I played against what was my first game? I think it was a Law. I think it was the Law of green and red Law. That was my first matchup. My second matchup, if I remember correctly, it was a what was it? Was it a kid deck? I don't remember. The third matchup, it was the Zoro deck. And then the fourth one, my last one, it was also a Zoro deck. And the way that I have this build is to play against red, green, and blue. So, because right now, that's the meta. That's all you see right now. You know, you see a couple Kaidos blue. You don't see them as much, but I seen, like, in my locals, there's a lot of like red green Law. There is the Kid Law. There's Odin's. There's a bunch of like low cost characters that makes this deck really good. I won 6-pack. I haven't opened it because I want to do it with you guys. Here's my winner pack. Also is closed. And here's my deck for this profile. So let's not waste any time and let's jump into it. Let me just set aside all this stuff real quick. And the Super Kaido, let's go. Alright, so to start with the one, we're gonna start from like low to high cost. At first, we're gonna start with 3 Kurosumi Orochi. Hopefully, I nailed that one. I don't play it, like you don't play, you just keep it because he's a 2 case cost. I mean, a 2 case counter, which you use a lot to protect your leader or protect your like queens or your kings. So I don't know who if other people run it. I love this card. I don't mind having it on my hand. Even trust me, this card saved me a lot of time. So we only run 3. I can run 4, but 3 is okay. For 2 costs, we run Kurosumi Higurashi. Or hopefully I nailed that one too. He's a 2 cost 3k attack, and he's a blocker. That's my only blocker in the deck. Oh, my only low cost blocker. Same thing. When I play against red, usually they have Nico Robin. So whenever I summon this like turn 2, or if I go in first, well, if I go in second, then I can summon this first hand, and then on third 3, if I don't have the stage, then I'll just play this. And if they swing with Nico Robin, or I mean not Nico, sorry. If they swing with the leader, I just force her out because Nico Robin's just gonna pop it and I'm gonna lose a card. So I'd rather not lose a health and lose that, because Nico Robin will pop anything that is 3 cost or 3k attack or less. We run 3 jacks. I barely use him. He's like an optional. I don't use his ability. It depends on my matchup. You can return a Dawn, and then your opponent, when he attacks, you can set a Dawn back to your Dawn deck, and then you can discard. Your opponent has to discard 1 card for the hand. Like I said, it depends on the matchup. Usually, I don't use his ability, but I summon him just to give him 1 Dawn, and then he's a 5k that I can swing at the leader, and then I can force a counter for the hand or make him take it and then swing with the leader. I play one of these jack. I never saw him. Oh, they also 1k counters. They're like 2k, 1k, 1k, and 1k. I didn't see him. I may cut 2 of these jacks and add some cards, the next card that I'm going to show you. But this, if you when you play, you can this trash one card from your hand, and you can activate one of your Don. You know, I actually today I used it once. So he gave me an extra Don that it helped me out later in the game. I'm playing two Who's Who. This card also came in clutch today, playing against red because they'll summon the chopper, and he's a blocker, and he is like a one cost. This I can return one Don from my any Don to the Don deck, and he will destroy any character that costs 3 or less. He can pop Sorrows. He can pop Nico Robin. Like, and on this meta, this is pretty good. So I may cut 2 of the Jack and just play 2 Jacks and then 4 Who's Who, because like I said, this card came in clutch and it gave me wins. Then we got 4 Sasaki. Technically, you don't use him. He's like same as Jack. He's a 3 cost, 4K attack. You can attach a Don, and when he attacks, I can trash 1 card from my hand and then rest a Don from my Don deck. Like I said, you don't use him. Technically, you just keep it on your hand because he's a 2K counter. And same like Jack, he's a 4. You can give it 1 attack with 5K to the leader, and then force a counter out of the hand. It's not that bad, but yeah, I never summon him. I just keep him as a counter. Then we have 4 Orti. Same thing with Ulti. I don't play him at all. I always keep her in my hand just because she's a 2K counters, and it will protect my leader. So my leader will be 7K. You know, I will force my opponent attack with 6K or 5K to my leader, and then this will help, like, you know, protect my life. This card is a sauce I like. We're running 4 of the Bamonuki. He's a 5 cost with 7K attack. It also have a 1K counter, which you can just keep in your hand and start protecting your health. But let's say you don't see the stage, you can play him, and next turn you just start swinging at the characters. He's a 7K, so you can give it a Don, make him 8K, and trust me, you're gonna start your opponent is gonna start losing resource from the hand, because they're gonna protect whatever they're using. But this, you can just start beating. You know, it's a beat stick. Next we got X-Drake. Same thing with X-Drake. I don't. It's optional. So optional in the way of to play him. Today I don't think I did play him. Like, I didn't summon him because he's also a 2K counter. He's a 5/5, 5 cost, 500, 5K attack. And on play, when you play him, you can set a Don back to your Don deck, and your opponent, you know, have to trash a card for the hand. So, like I said, I didn't play. I almost did, but I saw him, so I rather play him because he is a 2K. He's more like a 2K higher than him. And then this, in case I want to go for game, and I know he had barely had a card in the hand, and I could just summon, send. He will trash that one, the last one. Then I start going for health. And yeah, that's pretty much his use. Then one of the other MVPs of the games, we got the Queen. We run 4 Queens, same thing. She's a blocker with 1K counter. She's a 5 cost, 6K attack. On play, you can mostly everything here, you're gonna send your Dons back to your Don decks. This will let you draw 2 cards. Like, you send 1 Don, draw 2 cards, and discard 1, which is pretty good. Like, you can, let's say you have the stage in hand that you're not gonna use, or anything that, you know, is useful in that game or at the moment. Then you can just draw 2 and discard the one that you don't need on your hand. And he's a 6K blocker that you can protect with ulti, giving him making him 8K. The X-ray will make him 8K. I'm sorry, it will make him 8K. So it is a pretty big. It's a big blocker. It's pretty good. Then we'll play the one king. I play one. Reason is because the way the meta is right now. Same thing. There's a bunch of sorrows, bunch of kids. So there's a bunch of ones. So he's okay. Like I like him. He's okay. Like to get rid of a blocker or anything that may bother me next turn. I play him pop. He's a 6 cost with a 7K attack, and ability is that you can on play, you can send one Don from your Don to your Don deck, and then you can destroy a character that is cost 4 or less. So yeah, it's alright. Like I said, he sometimes like when I was playing 3, usually he gets stuck in my hand, so I'd rather not play him. So that's why I play 1. The next one, oh, this one gave me the game. Fukurokuyu. He's a 6 cost with 8K. So on my last game, I didn't see the stage at all. I will explain what the stage does for those new that don't know what to do. But I didn't see the stage all game. So I play him, and on my next turn, I should start swinging with 8K, 9, 10K, and my opponent didn't have enough, so I forced him to draw from the life. So this card came in clutch. 2 is okay. I don't think you need more than 2. Yeah, no, I think it's just okay with 2. Because like I said, he's just a 6K. Because for late game, you don't need to see him too much. This is like to start, but because later... Oh, he's also a 1K. And also, sorry, let me go back real quick. The only reason I also run 1 king, because he don't have no counters. So having more than him in my hand, it will be like a dead draw. So I'd rather not play him. He's a 1K counter also, which if you don't play him, you can use him to defend the king, the queen, defend your kings. So he's still good. Like he's good no matter what. The clutch card of tonight, king. I run 3 of this king. People only run 2. Some people run 1. Yesterday I went to a box tournament. I played 4, and it kind of break on my hand, so I just cut it down back to 3. And trust me, today I saw him as much as I could, and he helped me as much as he could. Because I just kept popping blockers and blockers and blockers. And trust me, he is one of the MVP. I feel he's like the best of the best of the deck right now. He's a 7 cost with 7K. His ability, on play you can return 2 dons from anywhere back to your don deck, and he will destroy one of your opponent character that costs 3 or less, and then another one that costs 2 or less. Which, like I said, right now, let's say playing against Sorrow deck, my opponent had a Sorrow and a Chopper. I play him and I pop the Chopper and the Sorrow, making giving me the advantage to keep taking life from my opponent. Like, this card is pretty amazing. We play 3 of the 9 cost Kaido. He's pretty OP. I mean, he's also nice. I don't want to do more than him, like more like 4 or less. Like 3 to me, it feels like perfect. So his 9 cost 10K. On play, return 5 of your dons. Then you can destroy a character that costs 6 or less. Then he'll gain rush. So I was playing my last matchup. He had the I don't know if it was my last matchup, but it was one of my Sora matchup. My opponent had the Luffy, the literal attack. He's like 5 cost. So I summon here, pop the Luffy, and then swing it to the life with 10K. So I don't know. I like it. This deck that I have, the way I have it, is more like board removal. So then on my turn, it's like more control. So on my turn, I can just start swinging at your life. And We play the 110 cost Kaido. I know. People say that you need 2, 3, 4. No, I play one. One to me is perfect because the way that I have my deck, I don't want to rely too much on returning my dons. But like seeing him, it's like optional because it will help me nuke the board. But like I said, I already have like a couple like removals. Like I got the king, I got the who's who. Like I said, I may take 2 jacks and add 4 who's who so I can have more board removals. So I can have more board control. So his ability with 10, you pay 10 costs, you summon him. He's 12k. He does not have rush. If not, he will be super broken. On play, you return 6 of your dons, and then technically it will destroy every character on board, including yourself. So this is like a last resort. Let's say your opponent have 5 and you don't have anything on board, then you just like pay 10, summon, return 6, and then nuke the board except himself. And then swing with your leader. Next turn you have a 12k beater that it will just start swinging with 12k. Which I feel is pretty nice. Then, obviously, the key card of the deck, Onigashima Island. This is your bread and butter of your deck. Like, this is what makes your deck going. So it's 3 costs. And then you can rest this stage. And then you get one of your dons. And then you can rest one of your dons. So technically, every turn, you're going to have a don to reset. So it seems like most of the cards, you have to return dons. So this lets you recycle back and forth of what you need. I don't care what my hand looks like. I always mulligan for this. I need this. I need to see this card on my hand first turn because it's your bread and butter. Always mulligan for Onigashima. So that's all for, well, not yet. Well, that's all for like characters and the stage. Now, I only run 2 Blast Breath and 1 Thunder Bagua. Recently, I know a lot of deck profiles that I see, a lot of players that I'm seeing, they always run 4 and 2, or like 3 and 3, or 4 and 4. It depends on their deck. I personally like only 2 and 1, just because most of the time when I play my cards, I usually don't have done active. And sometimes if you don't see, there's some games that you will not see your stage. So this is kind of dead on your hand. Because like I said, with 5, you have to, let's say per turn, if you have 3, then you can only play 3s. On the 5th turn, you can only play the 5. So this will be stuck in your hand. Unless you don't play anything and then, just defend yourself. But I don't know. I'd rather play characters than this. This what we'll do is it's 1 cost and then you return 1 don back to your don deck and then give your character or your leader 4k power this battle, and then the 5k Kaido will become 9, the queen will become 10k, this will become 11. Like I said, it's optional. It doesn't have a trigger either, which that's why I don't want to play. I don't like it. I don't like it too much, but this is me. This is my personal opinion. I don't like it too much because, like I said, okay, you only get the 4k, but then you don't get a counter. You don't get anything else. So that's why I'm only running 2. And then the 1 Thunder Bagua, because I don't know, it's okay. Same thing. It's my same issue that I usually use most of my dons, and I don't have anything done, so this will just stay dead on my hand. And it does have a trigger, which just lets you activate a don from your don deck, right? Yeah, it's just activated, which is okay, but I don't know. And then it will boost your 4k to your character. Then if you have 2 health or less, you can rest a don. So, like I said, it's optional. If I could not play them, I wouldn't play them. But there are some games that I had to play them to like survive. And when I see them, I see them, but usually I don't play them unless it's like a emergency. And that's it for the deck profile, guys. This is a 50 card deck. This is my personal ratio. I like it like this. like I said, the only change that I will do is take 2 of the jacks and add 2 more of the who's who, just because of the meta is. As soon the meta change or shift, I don't know how good he's gonna be, but as for now, as it is, he is amazing. So now we're just gonna pack this up, and then we're gonna open our price packs, and let's see what we can pull today. Let me just pack this up real quick. Then we're gonna start with our winner card. We are a winner. So let's see what we pull on this pack today. And we pulled another Luffy. Let's go. We pulled another Luffy winner. We pulled the winner Luffy. Now we have 5 packs that we won for getting first place. So let's see what we pull. Let's see if we get more lucky. We start with the, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yaruchi. I'm just gonna kind of like fast pass, because you know, technically I'm not looking for anything for my deck unless it's like itinerary. Oh, a Sorrow. Let's go. That's $20 right there. Okay. Well, let's see. Next pack. I'm just gonna go, like I said, I'm just gonna fast pass so we can go to the end. Mocha, Round Table, Wire, Shinobu, Baroque's Work, Brook, Perona, Denjiro, and Don Flamingo. Okay. I mean, I don't mind. I got 2 of the biggest cards right there. I will not complain tonight. Alright. Again, another Mocha, Round Table. You, Apple, Raizo, 2 Year Consabity, Queen, and Nico Robin. We got 2 more packs to open. Sorry about that. We'll continue here. Doji, another Orochi, Jinbei, and Kinemon. Woo! Nice. I don't think that's the itinerary art, but still, it's a good card, I guess. I don't know how much you see. And we are up to the last pack, guys. So let's see what we got. Pacifista, Carrot, Creep, another. Oh, it's okay, good. Killer, Sasaki, and Jinbei, and Monkey D. Luffy. Alright, guys, that's all for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to, give me some more tips and tricks. I'm still kind of new to the game, but I'm doing better. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If not, well, I guess I'll cry and do anything good. So, have a good night, guys, and peace out.